my name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here then welcome to my channel, and today's video is going to be my 2025 TBR. So I mentioned in my winter 2025 TBR video that one of my reading goals for the year was making my TBRs easy for myself. And that includes this one, so I am going to be choosing one book per season, so 4 total, and hopefully that makes my brain and my reading life happy. I will have the content warnings I can find linked down below in the description along with links to some resources, and let's go ahead and get into it. And we are going to start with If Tomorrow Doesn't Come by Jen St. Jude, and this follows our main character who has a lot of secrets and undiagnosed clinical depression. On the day that she plans to end it all, the world discovers that it only has 9 days before an asteroid destroys them all. So our main character decides to try her best to make it through these 9 days as to not cause her family and her best friend any additional pain. And with the time that she has left, she finds herself willing to do anything to save the ones she loves and also herself. This was in my 2024 TBR. It's also my pick for the winter season, mostly because it does sound very dark and sad, and like it's going to make me cry and think about it forever, which feels very fitting for the winter. But it sounds really interesting, and I am looking forward to getting to know our main character and just seeing what kind of journey that she is going to go on in here and just where she ends up by the end of the book. I'm also excited for any potential romance in here because I feel like it could definitely get angsty in the way that I would want and love, and that goes for all the relationship dynamics in here as well. I will say, if this book doesn't devastate me, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. I've had a lot of time to really mentally prepare for that, so hopefully it happens because my hopes are high. Next up we have Faebound by Saara El-Arifi, and this follows our main character who is a warrior from the Elven army, and when a mistake lands both her and her sister in exile, they encounter the Fae court who have not been seen in a millennium, and as they get more involved in their world, the two sisters find themselves torn between their home, their hearts, and their loyalty to each other. This is my pick for the spring because I love a good atmospheric fantasy in the spring, and this sounds like it's going to be exactly that. I'm also excited for all things Fae and whatever Fae court politics that is in this. And same with the Elven army, like I feel like there is a really interesting world in here that really excites me, and this cover definitely really excites me. And yes, I did originally haul this book because I was seeing its gorgeous cover everywhere on my Bookstagram feed when it first came out, and I have no regrets about that, at least for now. We'll see what the future holds. Moving on this summer, we have I'll Be the One by Lyla Lee, and this follows our main character who is determined to enter the world of K-pop and break all of the rules that society has set for girls with her body type. So she enters an internationally televised competition that is looking for the next K-pop star and nails her audition. Afterwards, she is immediately swept into the whirlwind of reality television, both the expected things and the unexpected. And we follow our main character as she strives for her dreams of becoming the first plus-size K-pop star while trying not to lose herself in the process. And this book just looks like it's going to contain so much joy. It just looks so bright and happy and perfect for the summer. And this one was from my 2023 TBR and maybe a couple of other TBRs that I can't fully remember right now. But I also do feel like 2025 might be the perfect year for me in this book because I actually do listen to K-pop now, which I couldn't say in 2023, even though I definitely did want to get into it then. And I also have since read and loved and adored Flip the Script by Lyla Lee, and that book was super fun, adorable, and just really stole my heart in almost every way that it could have. And I would love for this book to do the same, but like in its own way, so hopefully it does. And finally, we have Fat Chance Charlie Vega by Maldonando, and this is a coming-of-age story that follows our main character Charlie, who wants to have a good relationship with her body. However, it's hard for her when the entire world and also her mother have ideas and opinions on what she should look like. When she starts dating her classmate, everything seems perfect, but then she finds out that he actually asked out her best friend first. And she begins to wonder if he really even sees her at all because it's time that people start to. And we finally have my pick for the fall season, and I mostly just picked this for fall because it is a coming-of-age story that seems like it's going to take place in some sort of school setting. And I feel like this might be a good read for like September in like the not quite fall weather, but also not summer anymore. And I love that time of year for reading. It's one of my favorites, so I wanted to choose a contemporary because I also really do love a good contemporary when the weather is nice. And I do think that this is going to be a good contemporary, and I also have a huge weakness for coming of age themes, so I am very excited for that. And I'm also excited to get to know our main character, and kind of like what I said before, I'm just excited for her and her journey in here, and I can't wait to see where she ends up by the end of this. Okay, so that is all that I have for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and answer the question that'll be around here if you want to do that, and hopefully I will see you here next time. Bye!